Hello.
Hi.
Can you briefly introduce yourself?
My name is Nemanja Trifunovic. I am Associate Professor at UNESCO-IHE.
And can you maybe say a little bit more about your field of expertise?
I'm lecturing in urban water distribution. My expertise is focused towards applications of computer models specifically, but it is covering more or less the whole field as per the hydraulics.
Mm-hmm. And very recently, yesterday, you actually received your PhD degree at your defense. Can you say a little bit more about that?
Yes, I have finally completed my work. This is the booklet, and it is about pattern recognition for reliability assessment of water distribution networks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a theoretical research which deals with what we call network resilience. The analysis deals with failures of the components of the networks, mostly pipes.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tried to develop certain methodology to assess the consequences
Mm-hmm.
of such a failure. So how much demand is lost, and then have a tool which could possibly propose what kind of alternative measures can be done to minimize that loss.
Mm-hmm. And who are kind of the main stakeholders of the research?
The research has been conducted at IHE. Because I work for IHE, I didn't have any particular project, but the stakeholders of the research are in potentially any water company in the world which is using computer models, both in developed and developing countries. The algorithms and the methods used would cover different types of supply except intermittent supply.
And what exactly is intermittent supply?
Intermittent supply is supply where you have networks where there is not enough water at the source. So the network is partly full, so the principles of calculations assume that the network is always pressurized, and that is a small restriction, so to say.
So what exactly prompted you, or maybe inspired you, I should say, to do this kind of research in this particular field?
I am already for a couple of years concerned about the risks reliability assessment. That is, since the computers have become much more powerful, the methods that are developed can handle very complex calculations, and it gives some opportunities to go more deep into reliability analysis. The literature, in my view, does not offer full answers of that, and there are quite some opportunities. I have focused myself to the measure for reliability in the first place. I try to give more complete picture because the indexes that are available in the literature are purely average values, and sometimes they don't really reflect the real situation in the field properly. I was looking to geometry of the network, I was looking to the energy balance, I was looking to the costs of operation and maintenance, and then try to correlate them to the network resilience.
So what are kind of the next steps now that you have finished?
I think I'm very much happy, of course. I've managed to do something which is important for my professional career, that is opening opportunities to continue on a couple of objectives. The scope of the research was pretty wide, so to say, and in some aspects I don't think I've reached final depth, so to say. that was something I knew already in advance, but I wanted to have the scope as complete as possible so that I could basically, next to trying to answer the questions, try to also develop a research agenda for somebody to continue.
Mm-hmm.
So on a couple of these subjects, namely the connectivity and the energy balance, where I would like to have some integration, I think I will continue to analyze with the help of my MSc years, and then I hope in the immediate future to have a chance to start a PhD program also in the field of water distribution, because this is what currently is not available at IHE.
Oh, that sounds really exciting.
That's very exciting because the field is very important, very relevant.
Mm-hmm.
There is quite some interest, I think. You know, of course, about problems of leakage, non-revenue water, water quality in distribution networks, and so on. So I think there are lots of opportunities for IHE as well, and I'm looking forward to play a very active role in it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.